Alex Caceres, Sergio Pettis, southpaw, Bruce Leroy, white trunks. Black trunks for the 20-year-old Sergio Pettis. 10-0 as a professional. Very composed. He is different than his brother. And that's the one thing that a lot of people have talked about. And Sergio even said, hey, I'm my own individual. Do I benefit from living with my big brother, watching him train, watching how he conducts himself? Of course. But I got to go and do it myself. And that's what Sergio's trying to do, start to establish his own UFC career.
Well, this is a big test for Sergio.
For sure.
Alex Caceres is talented, he's crafty, he's been around, and he's got a lot of tools. This is, without a doubt, the toughest fighter that Sergio Pettis has faced in his young career.
No question.
But then again, you know, Sergio Pettis has already had 10 professional mixed martial arts fights at only 20 years of age.
His first fight as an amateur, Joe, was when he was 15, and he won by a head kick knockout in the first round against a 22-year-old.
That was a very smooth right hand he just landed there, and Alex slipped a punch and countered brilliantly. He's very technically sound, Mike.
Yes.
You know, he is the product of all of the experience and knowledge that Duke Roufus brings to the game. And Duke is very high on the potential of this young man, and rightly so.
And I think you bring up a great point in how technically sound Sergio is. He seems to stay within that realm a bit more than Showtime, his brother Anthony, who can take those chances and some of the crazy stuff and entertaining kicks, obviously, Joe, that we've seen. Sergio more straightforward so far in his attack.
Well, you know, Anthony, I don't know, Anthony's very technically sound as well. I mean, he's very dynamic with his kicking techniques and everything like that, but he has all the tools and all the techniques in the correct order.
Right.
He does everything right. They both do. I mean, Duke Roufus is just an amazing striking trainer, and these kids are just very naturally talented to begin with.
And they become like the adopted sons to Duke in Milwaukee.
And they work hard.
Yes.
That's the one thing that Duke always reinforces with all the fighters that talk about these kids. How good they're doing is like they're there every day. This is hard work, and this is what you see. When hard work and technique and teaching the correct way of doing everything pays off. And Alex Caceres is trying to figure out what to do with this talented young fighter.
I remember
right
about
now.
6 years ago, Duke telling me about this kid, Anthony, he had that was going to be something special someday. And now here's little brother, 20 years old, fighting for the second time in the UFC. Head kick.
Yeah, he's starting to catch Alex. Yeah. And what Alex does is very loose and wild, but in that loose, wild style, there's attacks and then there's openings after those attacks, and that's what Sergio's capitalizing on. The counters to the loose, wild style of Alex Caceres.
Caceres with that long style, the karate kung fu base.
The problem with, you know, he has these leaps in and out, but then he pulls back, and when he's pulling back, that's when Sergio's coming in and cracking him.
He tries the spin.
And there's that right-hand counter. See that beautiful side movement, just a slight movement, and then perfect timing with the counter.
At age 13, Pettis won the World Taekwondo Championships.
Beautiful
And
straight
nice
left there.
there.
Stepped into that hard jab. And you see a bit of confusion in the face of Alex Caceres.
Yeah, Pettis has been very solid and mixing things up nicely.
There's a nice right and a left behind it by Alex.
30 seconds on the clock. Fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
Sergio's guys back and head kicks. A beautiful job. Another head kick.
Caught him again.
Oh, man. Beautiful setup to that head kick as well.
And he gets rocked. Looking for the head kick. 10 seconds on the clock. Big connections late for Sergio Pettis. Caught him on that spin, though.
Yeah, Alex caught him there. Caceres still dangerous.
Good first round. Roommates. What a great relationship, and two tough kids from Milwaukee. Sergio the Phenom Pettis.
I would have liked to have heard the advice that John Crouch was giving Alex Caceres in between rounds.
Joe, it definitely appears that Caceres is looking to use his length here.
Oh! Huge left hand by Caceres.
Alex looking to take advantage. He wants the back of Sergio Pettis, Joe.
Alex is transitioning to the back here. Sergio Pettis is wrapping his leg around the head of Sergio, trying to spin to the back. It all depends here on how dazed Sergio is.
Big shot by Alex Caceres.
Nice sweep. Good job by Sergio. And we don't know how bad Sergio got hurt by that.
Trying to pop right back into it, though. Head kick. Caceres landed big time.
And Sergio landed on him here.
90 seconds into this round. How quickly can Pettis recover?
He seems okay. He doesn't seem wobbly. But that was a big shot by Caceres.
Lead uppercut.
And Alex is just so wild. He leaves himself open to those short counters. But that's also one of the things that makes him so dangerous, is the fact that he's so wild.
Look at that. Got a little air on that one, didn't he? See if Alex continues to try to push the pace. Not let Pettis fully recover, although, as you said, Joe, he looks fine now. Man, at 20 years old, I guess you recover quickly. But a message sent by Caceres in this round.
Most certainly.
Nice knee. I like how you use that.
Good kick to the body there by Caceres. Superman punch.
Nice combination, and then the teep.
Caceres looking for that straight left again.
Yep.
That was the punch that dropped him.
That's the punch you want. Southpaw against orthodox.
Caceres has certainly made some adjustments. Whoa, 360 round kick. Look at that. He just threw two punches at the same time.
Yeah, he did. The one thing Sergio Pettis wants to do, or not do, is get into these wild exchanges with Alex. He wants to be like he was in round one. Very technical, very sound, in and out.
Well, he certainly doesn't want to be waiting to see what Alex does. And that's one of the things that when a guy's wild, it makes you think a little bit. Oh, big head kick by Sergio.
Yeah, and he was leaning down, too.
What I was going to say is when a guy's really wild, sometimes you wait on him because you don't know what he's going to do.
Look at all the kicks and knees landed very close in this contest.
Joe, this has been a fun fight to call. Sergio Pettis, Bruce Leroy, Alex Caceres. Approaching the final minute of round two.
Wheel kick,
just missed.
Pettis pushing forward. Caceres wanted to go up the middle.
Under a minute on the clock here in round two.
Duke Rufus is screaming. He keeps spinning his hat around backwards and forwards. He's clearly engaged and involved in this.
Duke's the man.
And he's a great coach, and he truly cares about his fighters.
Absolutely.
As does John
They are
Crouch.
family. Yep, very much so.
It's interesting, though, with that one shot, Alex has completely changed the complexion of this fight. And Sergio has certainly had some success after that, but things just seem a little bit different in there.
Wow.
Well, they both with wild techniques.
Got a little ninja happening here.
Great round.
Big smile on the face of both fighters. Here we go. The battle continues. He was 20 years old. Takedown.
Big takedown.
First takedown of the fight. Right back
Head
up there was Caceres.
But look at this, Kimura attempt by Caceres.
He's hanging on to it.
No, he's lost it.
Now he retreats, and they will strike again. Big brother Anthony watching closely. Octagon side here tonight.
Good inside leg kick there by Alex. Sergio does that a lot. He makes it look like he's throwing a punch to extend the arm just to set up the kick. That's a Duke Rufus special. Good straight right by Sergio. And look for that head kick again.
Yep.
But now he's down. Sergio's on top of him. Beautiful spin out. On top, though, look at this.
Battle for position. Caceres trying to gain it.
What a scramble here. Sergio hanging on to that leg, but Alex may take his back. If he lets go of that leg. Beautiful job. Stood up. Nicely done.
Just over 3. On the clock here in this bantamweight battle.
This is a close fight.
Yeah, it is.
Nice knee to the body by Caceres there.
Sergio is very technically sound and scored a lot in round 1. The big shot in round 2 by Alex Caceres. And now round 3. Combination.
Sergio just slid back enough to catch those at the very end. 360 round kick to the leg. That might be a first.
Right hand counter just missed. I mean, when you talk about entertainment value, we got two with a very high entertainment value in the octagon here. Especially the way they throw their kicks.
Good right hand by Sergio. That stunned Alex.
Both have an entertaining style of the way that they look to land leg kicks. Looking for the body there was Caceres. Under 2 minutes.
There's a nice shot to the body by Sergio.
That's close, Joe. Significant strikes landed. Pettis with the advantage, though.
Well, as we said coming into this is going to be Sergio's toughest test as a pro.
And this is a very even fight, Joe, with 90 seconds on the clock. And the evolution of Alex Caceres has been fun to watch as well. To the body.
Good kick to the body there by Alex and a good right hand counter by Sergio. Alex looking for that big left hand again.
See if he lets his hands go here. There's a minute left.
Sergio looking for the takedown. Doesn't get it, winds up on bottom.
55 seconds.
Sergio looking for a leg lock here. Transitioning to a heel hook.
Spinning his Bruce Lee.
Oh, that's bad.
He's out.
Nicely done by Alex.
Now, good position for Alex Caceres.
Big shots by Alex.
Lost the hook, Joe.
Look at this.
Trying to flatten him out.
He's under the chin. He's under the chin.
He's got it.
He's got it. He's tapping.
It is all over. Alex Alex Caceres chokes out Sergio Pettis.
Wow. What a finish for Alex Caceres. And you see here, Alex sneaks that left arm under the chin, doesn't even have the hooks in yet, and then rolls them, gets the left hook in, gets the right hook in under the chin, and Sergio Pettis is forced to tap. Huge win for Alex Caceres.
Pettis defeated for the first time in his young career. Caceres, the victor by rear naked choke. What a big win for Alex Caceres late in the fight with the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 39 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke, Alex Bruce Leroy Caceres.